Did you know that some everyday foods can be secretly damaging your joints and fueling inflammation, especially as you get older? Joint pain and stiffness are more common as we age, and many of us don't realize how much our diet plays a role in exacerbating these issues. From meals we consider healthy to comfort foods we can't resist, certain foods have the power to worsen joint inflammation, leaving you feeling stiff and uncomfortable. But don't worry, today, we'll uncover the top 5 worst foods for joint inflammation after 50, explain why they harm your joints, and offer you healthier alternatives to ease the discomfort and reduce swelling. Let's dive in and explore the foods that could be damaging your joint health. 1. Refined sugar. Refined sugar is one of the biggest contributors to joint inflammation and is often hidden in many foods that you wouldn't expect. It's not just found in sugary desserts but is also present in a variety of packaged foods, condiments, sauces, cereals, and even drinks that you may consider healthy. Every time you consume sugar, whether it's in a soda, snack, or even in those so-called low-fat products, you're unknowingly fueling inflammation in your body. The problem with sugar is that it breaks down rapidly into glucose in the bloodstream, which causes your blood sugar levels to spike. This spike triggers the release of inflammatory chemicals, which then circulate throughout your body, settling in your joints and causing swelling, stiffness, and pain. A 2024 study revealed that even moderate sugar intake can significantly raise inflammation markers, worsening arthritis symptoms and making it harder for your joints to stay pain-free. Over time, the accumulation of these inflammatory chemicals can become a persistent issue, leading to more severe joint discomfort. The effects of refined sugar on your joints may not be immediately noticeable, but they build up over time, making it crucial to reduce your sugar intake for long-term joint health. By replacing refined sugar with natural sweeteners like cinnamon, fresh berries, or even a small piece of dark chocolate, you can still satisfy your sweet tooth without triggering the inflammation that contributes to joint pain. Making these simple swaps can help reduce inflammation, alleviate joint discomfort, and improve your overall mobility. 2. Vegetable oils. Vegetable oils like corn, sunflower, soybean, and canola oils are often considered healthy cooking options, but they are actually fueling inflammation in your body. These oils are packed with omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can cause an imbalance between omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids in your body. This imbalance leads to chronic inflammation, especially in the joints. Even though these oils are used in many healthy meals like salads or stir-fries, they can overstimulate your immune system, causing your body to remain in a heightened state of inflammation. Over time, this can exacerbate arthritis symptoms, making joints stiffer, more swollen, and harder to move. While it may not seem harmful in one meal, consuming these oils regularly contributes to long-term joint pain. Choosing healthier oils like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil, which contain heart-healthy fats, can significantly reduce inflammation and help support your joints. 3. Refined carbs. Refined carbs, commonly found in foods like white bread, pasta, pastries, and crackers, are a hidden enemy when it comes to joint health. These foods may seem like convenient options, but they can spike your blood sugar levels and contribute to joint inflammation. When consumed, refined carbs are quickly processed by your body, causing a sharp rise in glucose levels. This rapid blood sugar surge leads to the release of insulin, which then triggers the production of inflammatory chemicals known as cytokines. These cytokines travel through your bloodstream and settle in your joints, particularly in the knees, hips, and fingers, causing painful swelling and stiffness. The problem with refined carbs is that the cycle of inflammation is silent, happening every time you consume them. Each meal with refined carbs contributes to a gradual increase in inflammation, which over time can worsen joint pain and discomfort. This process is particularly concerning for those with conditions like osteoarthritis, as it aggravates symptoms and accelerates joint damage. In fact, a 2025 study found that diets high in refined carbs, such as white bread and sugary pastries, were linked to more severe osteoarthritis symptoms. Even seemingly healthier options, like whole wheat bread, can have a similar effect because they are often processed enough to still cause blood sugar spikes. To combat this, you can swap refined carbs for whole grains like quinoa, sweet potatoes, and brown rice. These alternatives help stabilize blood sugar levels, reducing the inflammatory response and offering much-needed relief to your joints. By making these swaps, you can lower inflammation, improve mobility, and protect your joints from further damage. 4. Dairy. Dairy products such as milk, cheese, and yogurt are commonly believed to be healthy, but they can actually be a hidden trigger for joint inflammation, especially for those with sensitivities to certain dairy proteins like casein. While most people can consume dairy without any issues, some individuals experience an immune response to casein, which leads to inflammation in the joints. This inflammation can cause gradual stiffness, pain, and discomfort that worsens over time without any obvious signs of a food allergy. Unlike typical allergic reactions, dairy sensitivity often goes unnoticed, slowly aggravating your joints without you realizing the cause. A 2017 review found that while dairy is beneficial for many people, it can actually increase inflammation in individuals with sensitivities, particularly those dealing with arthritis. This is especially concerning since dairy products are often present in various foods you may consume daily, such as protein shakes, sauces, snacks, and even baked goods. This means that its inflammatory effects can persist throughout your day without you being aware of it. It's important to note that even if you're not allergic to dairy, its proteins can still contribute to the chronic inflammation in your joints, making it harder to manage pain or discomfort. If you suspect that dairy might be contributing to your joint pain, consider eliminating it from your diet for a couple of weeks and observe whether your joints feel better. In place of dairy, try alternatives like almond milk, oat milk, or coconut yogurt, which are often gentler on the joints. These options provide similar textures and flavors without triggering inflammation, helping to protect your joints while still enjoying delicious foods. 5. Red and processed meats. Red meats like steak, bacon, and burgers, along with processed meats such as sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, are commonly associated with joint inflammation and pain. These foods are high in saturated fats, which can contribute to increased levels of inflammation in the body. What makes them even worse is the presence of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, harmful compounds that form when meats are cooked at high temperatures, such as grilling, frying, or broiling. These AGEs are known to trigger your immune system to release inflammatory chemicals, which directly affect your joints, leading to pain, swelling, and stiffness. A 2021 review highlighted that diets rich in red and processed meats tend to score higher on the Dietary Inflammatory Index, which measures how much a food promotes inflammation. This means that consuming these meats regularly can not only worsen arthritis symptoms but also increase the likelihood of developing other inflammatory conditions over time. The issue is compounded when these comfort foods are paired with other inflammatory ingredients, such as refined carbs or sugary drinks, which only magnify their harmful effects on your joints. The problem with red and processed meats isn't just the direct impact on joint health but also their negative influence on your overall well-being. To support your joints and reduce inflammation, consider reducing or eliminating these foods from your diet. Opt for anti-inflammatory protein sources like wild-caught salmon, organic chicken, lentils, and beans. These alternatives provide essential nutrients that support your body's overall health without contributing to joint pain or stiffness. By making these substitutions, you'll reduce inflammation, support your joint health, and improve your overall quality of life. There you have it, the 5 worst foods for joint inflammation that you should avoid after 50. It's important to recognize the foods that can cause long-term damage to your joints and make adjustments to your diet to relieve pain and improve mobility. By cutting back on sugar, vegetable oils, refined carbs, dairy, and red and processed meats, you can reduce inflammation, ease joint pain, and improve your quality of life. Making small changes to your diet today can have a big impact on your joint health tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more tips on how to live your healthiest life. Take care of your joints today so you can move with ease tomorrow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.